For many, many years I've suffered from health anxiety and with that OCD. About 4 years ago I had a breast lump which got looked at and diagnosed as, I can't remember the name, but it was nothing to worry about. But in 2018 the lump did change, but I worried about going to the GP because for years I'd kept going to the GP with worries because of my health anxiety, and I'd worked really hard not to go. But I did go and I saw a nurse, and she immediately said to me, "Why haven't you been before?" And she said, "I need to refer you straight away." And that really made me feel like it was okay. I wasn't wasting the time. I wasn't just being paranoid. A few weeks later, sat in front of the consultant who said it was breast cancer, it was early stage. But then she started looking in her diary for dates for me to come to have the operation. I think I saw her on the Thursday and she said next Tuesday. And I just said, I can't do next Tuesday. I said, it's just too soon. And I think she started picking up then that there was more to it than the worry about the cancer. I said, I can't have a general anaesthetic. And I just burst into tears. And she just looked at me and she said, "You will be okay. We will look after you." I think just having that response and feeling like this lady was caring helped me at that moment. I was just distraught. I remember just feeling this was like my worst fear. I arrived on the day of the operation. "Do you think I'm going to die? Do you think I'm going to wake up?" This doctor met me because I had to have a pre-operation, and she said to me, "I know you're really scared, but we're going to look after you today. You are going to be okay." They kind of knew I was really frightened, and every member of staff that I met in that clinic just looked after me, and it got me through each step. She said to me, "I'm putting you first. You won't have to wait much longer." I've spoke to the anaesthetist. He knows how frightened you are. And when I saw the anaesthetist, he says, "What are you worried about?" I said, "I'm worried I won't wake up." And he said to me, "My job is to make sure you wake up." Well, the relief that gave me, it was like, I was so emotional. It was like if somebody said the wrong thing, I wouldn't have gone forward any further. It was like they'd made me like a person-centred plan. It was just all around me, even though they see thousands of people. And I think it hit me just outside when I had to say cheerio to my mum, and I just broke down. I said, "I can't do it." And the nurse said, "Oh, what's wrong?" And she just reassured me. I remember sitting in the bed and the anaesthetist came back to check how I was. I just couldn't believe it, and that really stuck in my mind. The care that they provided and the support and just the acceptance of my mental health, because that was something I couldn't hide. It was the barrier to but they were acute hospital staff. They aren't trained in mental health, but they were trained to care, and they genuinely did every step of the way. And if they hadn't, I wouldn't have gone ahead, because the mental health condition that I had would have blocked me having that operation. I wasn't worried about the cancer. I was so worried about the procedure.